Hi, this is John Horn from StubGroup. We're the #1 resource for fixing Google suspensions and policy violations, and we're also one of the top premier Google partner advertising agencies in the world. We get the opportunity to see many different types of Google Ads account suspensions because businesses are hiring us all the time to fix those suspensions and get their ads back online. And today I'm going to tell you a story about one such case. So we had a business that reached out, their account was suspended for suspicious payments activity. This is one of the most common reasons that we see for account suspensions. And this business was a hair salon, actually multiple hair salons. So the owner had a couple different locations under a couple different business names. And one of those locations, or rather the ad account for one of those locations, was what was suspended. So they came to us, hired us to get this problem resolved. And we do our normal audits of the account and the website, looking for any red flags, any yellow flags that might be a problem to Google, looking for anything suspicious about the payment method, the documentation, and so forth. And also looking at the other account that the client had for their other business and looking to see if maybe a connection between those accounts was causing things to look suspicious to Google. So we're doing all that, digging into those things, and the client realizes, oh, interesting, here's a charge to my credit card from a Google Ad account ID that I don't recognize. Because again, he had multiple different accounts, but this particular ID wasn't something he recognized, wasn't something that he could find in his inbox or documentation. And so his immediate thought is, well, look, we have been hacked and we need to do a chargeback immediately of this because someone's using our card fraudulently, so forth and so on. And so we said, wait, hold on, don't do a chargeback yet, because Google hates chargebacks. And if you do a chargeback to Google, you are making it way less likely that you're going to be able to successful in getting your account reinstated. Now, it's possible, and we've worked through many situations where a client mistakenly did a chargeback and then we had to deal with things. So it's possible to come back from that, but tough, because Google does not like it when you take money back from them that they believe that they charged to you legitimately. So we said, hold off, let's not do a chargeback yet. Let's figure out what's going on here. And so we had this one data point, which was this Google Ads account ID, and we knew what credit card it was charged to. And so we reached out to our team in Google and explained the situation, said, here's what we've got, what can we figure out? Now, Google will not give you information about a Google Ads account unless you can verify that you should have access to that account. In other words, you can verify the email address connected to the account and that you have access to that email address. We didn't know what email address had access to this account because we didn't know where this account came from. And so initially, Google was essentially saying, no, we're not going to tell you any information because you can't verify that we should give you information about this account. So we went back to the client and said, hey, let's do some detective work here. And we had the client send us a list of any email addresses that they had used, that other marketing people had used, that they'd worked with, anything that could conceivably have been connected to a Google Ads account. And we went back to Google and essentially just started reading through this list of email addresses and saying, these are potential users that maybe possibly could be on this mysterious account. Is this one on there? Nope. Is this one on there? And so forth, until we came to an email address and Google said, yes, this one is a user. And it turns out that a freelancer that the client had been working with had created this Google Ads account while the freelancer was working with the client and had put the client's credit card as the payment method into this account. And the client either didn't realize or forgot about this and didn't have access themselves to the ad account. And so this other account was running. And what Google is seeing is, oh, there's multiple ad accounts for the same business with the same payment method, same billing address. This looks suspicious. And that's why they had suspended the ad account. And so we were able to then go to the client and say, hey, you need to contact this person because they've got access to an account with your information. And so the client was able to reach out to them, figure out what was going on, get access to the account. And then from there, we were able to craft an appeal to Google explaining the situation and get an account active for them that they could use for their business. So that's just one example of how much detective work and checking back and forth and looking for anything is sometimes required in getting an ad account issue resolved. If you're experiencing any kind of issue, whether that's suspicious payments or something else, we would love to take a look at your situation and see if we might be able to apply the same kind of expertise and detective work and experience to your situation as we did for this salon client. So reach out through our website, stubgroup.com, and let's talk.
Hey, Thanks for watching another knowledge-packed video from StubGroup. We're the #1 resource for fixing Google suspensions and policy violations. We're also one of the top premier Google partner agencies in the world. We'd love to help you fix your suspension, dominate Google ads, and grow your business. So please subscribe to this channel for more great tips and insights into all things Google. And check out the description below to get expert help for your own suspension. Thanks.